So we're entering the fort now, where we're coming up on the parade square. This is pretty epic, because most of it is made out of brick. Look at all this. Guardhouse where 6 men slept when they weren't on shift. And that's a rifle musket. I don't know if it's a Springfield or an M. One of the fort's 4, I think, kitchens where the soldiers would cook their meals and stuff. It's really empty today. I think this is a storehouse where you can see powders for some cannons. It's pretty cool. I mean, the fort has a lot of cannons, so I wonder what's in this not so suspicious tunnel. It's a long tunnel. I think this may be another storehouse. It's empty now, but yeah, it's another storehouse within the fort. But I think this is used to store a lot more ammunition. And it looks like there's another murder hole right there. So, could be used for men to defend the fort and store a lot more ammunition. So we're up in the bastion now. They would have a huge cannon. It's huge. It gives you a good view of the ocean. Perfect for looking for any Navy ships or blockade runners. So this here is the quartermaster's stockhouse where he stored all the uniforms, canteens, some canned food, and some gear in the back for soldiers, as well as the ammunition for rifles, mostly like rolled up cartridges for muskets and rifle muskets, and even ramrods for the cannons. There's also like a little general store where soldiers could purchase things like glass bottles, food, beans, and other rations for themselves. This is the engineer's workshop, where people building the fort would have worked with the wooden stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of wood out here. Oh, and I guess they built coffins in here too. So now I'm heading on to the men's barracks, where enlisted men would sleep. Not the officers, because they were gentlemen. These are some like rooms and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of them. These are where the privates would sleep. Would all be in a bunk, and it'd be a bit crazy, I think. While the rooms back here would be for the NCOs, like sergeants and things. Interesting prison where the guards would sleep in here. Some cells back there too. And there's a few cells there as well. And here's what the inside of a cell would look like. Large walls, bars, a bucket to, I think, washing, and little signs to show what you did. I'm back up on the fort's walls, where you can see some of the largest cannons in the fort. These big ones here shot 100-pound shells, but they took a while to aim, load, and fire. But pretty cool cannons. They could reach all the way, I think, to Cumberland Island, way over there. But they weren't as accurate as, you can't really see it, but they were smoothbore cannons. While the one all the way down there, by the parade square, that one was rifled. So it was way easier to aim. It was smaller, so you could aim it, load it, fire it a little faster. But it was rifled, so it was more accurate. Yeah, cool some pretty cool cannons. They were supposed to put more in, but the fort was never really completed. So yeah, that's basically Fort Clinch for you. It's pretty amazing. Also, if you haven't noticed in the walls, they're filled with murder holes, so infantrymen could pick off anyone who landed. But this fort never saw combat, so unfortunately, these weren't really needed. But never know. There's one more building here I could also show you. Let's just get down first. Oh, look at that. You could also see the back of this. Or I guess it was like a kind of a balcony where the men would just sit and chill on days they had rest or time off. There's this building right here which I haven't ever seen before. I wonder what this is. You get another look at that rifled cannon. Smaller, more accurate cannon used in the fields. Also, there's the unfinished, or never even built, officers' barracks, if you can see those shelves. Now, onto this building, which I think it could be the stables. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. And, yep, this looks like a blacksmith's workshop. Oh no, this definitely is the stables. Where the boys, yep, this is the stables. Where boys would work, or boys who joined the army would work into the horses. And this is where the cavalrymen kept their horses. A little dark in here, but still pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty epic. And that for you is basically Fort Clinch. Hope you enjoyed the little tour I gave you of Fort Clinch and kind of the inner workings of it. And I hope you like this, and if you want more content like this, please let me know. I can try to make this happen. I'll be back again. And see you guys. Tanker Fox out.